alone together beyond the crowd, above the world. We're not too proud to cling together. We're strong as long as we're together. Alone together, the blinding rain, the starless night, we're not in vain, for we're together, and what is there to fear when we're together? Our love is as deep as the sea. Our love is as great as a love can be. And we can weather the great unknown when we're alone together. And we can weather the great unknown when we're alone together. Thank you. So, good evening. Good evening to those of you wherever you are. I know there are some of you in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and Fort Myers, Florida, because you told me you would be here, so I'm pretending like you're really here. I mean, that's what you do in television. And then there are the actual breathing people who are here in the room. I'm so glad you're here. Well, there was when I was working years ago with Red Fox, and he would say, you know, at this time of his life, he's just glad to be anywhere. And I'm truly just glad to be here and glad to be anywhere. When I was looking at the subject matter for this evening, which is about silly love songs, yeah, I mean, and some songs people that are dear to them and they're really silly to other people. I found my book I used to carry on the road 40 years ago. And honest to God, I don't know how I could read any of this stuff. The print is so small. Holy doodle. Well, I just turned to one of the silly love songs. I mean, I hadn't planned to do it tonight, but since I see it here, and I think I kind of still remember it, which is also an issue. Don't y'all start. In any event, it's a song that was written in 1956. Yeah, I know all of you. Well, actually, no. Some of you were not even thought of in 1956, because I've already met two of you who weren't. So, but, oh, I can see it now. Oh, sorry, I interrupted myself. Written by Mac David and Fred Spielman. It only hurts for a little while. That's what they tell me. That's what they say. It only hurts for a little while. Then all your heartaches will pass away. It's so easy to be smart with somebody else's heart, but I don't know how to start forgetting you. What can I do? It only hurts for a little while. That's what they tell me. Just wait and see. But will I hurt till you come back to me? It's so easy to be smart with somebody else's heart, but I don't know how to start forgetting you. What can I do? It only hurts for a little while. That's what they tell me. Just wait and see. But will I hurt till you come back to me? Thank you. I was really organized 40 years ago. This is a very, very interesting looking book. I don't, you know, when you sit in a room for a while on your own, and for the most part in the last 15 of the Alone Together events, it's been William Stewart and I in this room. He doesn't applaud. He doesn't, no. He's very official. He is brilliant at what he does. I mean, I've been looking at myself for 15 months after the fact. And I wonder, I wonder why I did that. Or I wonder, that was really stupid. Or, oh, that was funny. Yeah, it was really, oh, speaking of funny. All right, here we go. This may be the first time I've had this little machine here when I've been doing a gig, but you've just got to hear this. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. This file is called Things I Find Outrageously Funny. If I can find, oh, okay. The devil said, I'm coming for you. I said, bring pizza. Actually, I would have said, bring Kentucky Fried. However, there you go. So, moving along with silly love songs. Some people whine of silly love songs. One look around me and I see it isn't so. Some people wanna fill the world with silly love songs. But what's wrong with that? I'd like to know. But here I go again. I love you. I love you. I know the lyric is difficult. I love you. It repeats. I love you. Did you think you were going to come in here and just sit? Really. I mean, the people at home every month have had to do, well, they haven't had to do it, but I know many of them have, a sing along. Yes, and we are going to sing tonight, You Are My Sunshine. That's another silly love song, isn't it? Anyway, it's just I Love You. Okay, now you got that. So this song was written by Paul McCartney and the woman who was his wife at the time, Linda McCartney. Silly love songs, and we know where that went. Love doesn't come in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. I only know that when I'm in it, it isn't silly. It isn't silly. Love isn't silly at all. You're getting there. Woo-hoo, again. Love doesn't come in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. I only know that when I'm in it, it isn't silly. Love isn't silly. It isn't silly at all. Sometimes I have to get it any way I can. Love is a song that you sing in your heart with a joyful melody. So sing and rejoice, keep that love in your voice, and sing your whole life through. Sing it high, sing it low, sing it everywhere you go. Sing it loud, sing it clear, so the whole wide world can hear. And love is a song, and you'll find before long it becomes a part of you. So sing and rejoice, keep the love in your voice, and sing your whole life through. So love is a song, and you find before long it becomes a part of you. So sing and rejoice, keep that love in your voice, and sing your whole life through. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. That second piece is by the late Natalie Sleeth, entitled Love is a Song. So anybody know this song called All or Nothing at All? Who said that?
You said that.
You must be really old too.
Happy birthday.
Oh no, darling. It's happy birthday to you. It's really his birthday today. Yeah. His name is Ed with a double D. No, my birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, but we won't be singing to me tomorrow. We're going to sing to Ed today. Here we go. Happy birthday. It's Ed with a double D. Happy birthday to you. Isn't it wonderful? It's just to be in a room with people who are breathing all over you. God only knows what we're breathing.
Doesn't matter anymore.
You know, it's true for many. And Ed, it's amazing to me to encounter numbers of people who have said they will never expose themselves to this kind of an experience again. They can't do it. So there you are, right there. I know you're there. I know you're there. What would you like to hear?
Whatever it is you Happy birthday, Louise.
I want to say something about that. I do want to say something about that. I have the opportunity to have 77 birthday celebrations. Because in our family, we were encouraged to celebrate as many times as we were years old. It's a lot to get into a year, 77. I got a really good start on Monday. And you can declare anything a birthday celebration. You know, at times, a cup of tea. Oh, or breakfast. I'm going to have a breakfast tomorrow. I want to tell you about one of the things I have missed, and when I heard it, I thought, oh yeah, I'm back playing in a club. The slam of the door of the refrigerator. You know, it punctuates things. So this song is familiar, and if you want to sing, I am absolutely delighted for you to sing as many of the lyrics as you know. Those of you at home, and certainly those of you here in this room, I can't stop you from singing anyhow, because Dr. Barley Henry has already told us there are no restrictions. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still. I know you don't like that key. Okay, I'll play it in another one. You like this one better? Ed, you like that key better, I can tell. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still on Blueberry Hill, and it lingered until my dreams came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still, for you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of the vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still, for you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Oh, oh, you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Oh, thank you. Thank you. my funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? Don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? Don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Thank you very much. I like that sound.
All yours, Louise.
So, I'm not going to ask who remembers this song. And I think I'm just going to play 4 in a row because y'all applaud way too long. Well, you do. You do. You don't realize how much time it takes from an artist who's got this many songs she wants to sing. You know, I have this many. Well, maybe only about this many. Anyway. I don't have plans and schemes. I don't have hopes and dreams. I don't have anything, since I don't have you. I don't have fond desires, and I don't have happy hours. I don't have anything since I don't have you. I don't have happiness, and I guess I never will ever again. When you walked out on me, in came the misery, and it's been here since then. And I don't have much to share, and I don't have one to care. I don't have anything since I don't have you. I don't have plans and schemes, and I don't have hopes and dreams. I don't have anything since I don't have you. I don't have fond desire, and I don't have happy hours. I don't have anything since I don't have you. I don't have happiness, and I guess I never will ever again. When you walked out on me, in walked the misery, and it's been there since then. Now I don't have much to share, and I don't have one to care. I don't have anything since I don't have you. Since I don't have you. Since I don't have you. Anybody know the name of that tune? Hello? Hello? Really?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, and here I thought, oh, everybody will get this because they know it's since I ended the last tune with the word you that I would start the next tune. It's called You, You, You. You, 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 I'm in love with you, you, you. Won't you say you love me too? Another silly love song. Oh my. I must have been smoking something. Or or not. Oh gosh. Oh. Yeah, or not. Not. I gave up smoking when I left the police force. I did. I smoked all the time I was in the police force in Philadelphia. 3 years, 10 months, 23 days, and 6 hours. You could tell I was having a very good time. In any event, I stopped smoking when I left the police force, and then I started again when I started drinking scotch. Scotch and a cigarette go together. Still, now I just have the scotch without the cigarette. And in any event, this next piece is a lovely, lovely piece from the year 1919, written words by J. Kieran Brennan, and the music is by Ernest R. Ball. And the images are beautiful for me. With someone like you, a pal good and true, I'd like to find a place where all could come true, a place that's known to God alone, just a spot to call our own. We'll find perfect peace where joys never cease, out there beneath a kindly sky. We'll build a sweet little nest somewhere in the west, and let the rest of the world go by. find perfect peace, where joys never cease, out there beneath the kindly sky. We'll build a sweet little nest somewhere in the west, and let the rest of the world go by. And let the rest of the world go by. Let the rest of the world go by. Got you before. Yeah. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my life with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. With song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. Thank you very much. You can sail on a ship by yourself. You can nap or nip by yourself. You can get into debt on your own. There are lots of things that you can do alone, but it takes. Sometimes I wonder if I'm just moving too quickly or what. You know, so I set up the tempo. So, well, you know,
I guess it's not a tango.
well, actually, it isn't a tango. You're right, Ed. So you can't do this when you're here. Well, I could do it when I was here on my own, but I'd be a real crazy woman, a crazy woman. So we're gonna have a practice. This is a sing along. I guess I needed to say that. It's a folks at home. You're gonna sing when I say "but it takes," and you're gonna say to the tango, to the tango. To really get the feeling of romance. This is another silly love song, don't you know? Just do the tango, do the tango, do the dance of love.
Got it.
Cha cha cha. You can sail on a ship by yourself, take a nap or a nip by yourself. You can get into debt on your own, but there are lots of things that you can do alone. But it takes two to tango, to really get the feeling of romance. Let's do the tango, do the tango, do the dance of love. You have lots of opportunities to sing this. This is a really long song. And I chose it because you're going to be here. You should see all the other ones. Well, anyway. You can croon to the moon by yourself. You can laugh like a loon by yourself. Spend a lot, go to pot. Oh, spend a lot, smoke some pot on your own. There are lots of things that you can do alone, but it takes two to tango, to really get the feeling of romance. Let's do the tango, do the tango, do the dance of love. You can haunt any house by yourself, be a man or a mouse by yourself. You can act like a king on a throne. There are lots of things that you can do alone, but it takes two to tango, to really get the feeling of romance. Let's do the tango, do the dance of love. You can bark like a dog by yourself, or get lost in a fog by yourself. You can hoot like an owl on your own. There are lots of things that you can do alone, but it takes two to tango, to really get the feeling of romance. Let's do the tango, do the dance of love. This next verse is real. You can get very old by yourself. Well, this morning when I was trying to get out of bed, this was an appropriate line. You can get very old by yourself, catch a fish or a cold by yourself, dig a ditch, strike it rich on your own. There are lots of things that you can do alone, but it takes two to tango, two to tango, two to really get the feeling of romance. Let's do the tango, do the tango, do the dance of a love. You can fight like a champ by yourself. You can lick any stamp by yourself. You can be very brave on the phone. There are lots of things that you can do alone, but it takes two to tango, two to tango, two to really get the feeling of romance. Let's do the tango, do the tango, do the dance of love. Cha cha cha. Thank you so much. Love, love changes everything. Hands and faces, earth and sky. Love, love changes everything. How you live and how you die. Love can make the summer fly, or a night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love, love changes everything. Now I tremble at your name. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean more. Love changes everything. Pain is deeper than before. Love will turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Yes, love, love changes everything. Brings you glory, brings you shame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Into the world we go, planning futures, shaping years. Love bursts in, and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love makes fools of everyone. All the rules we make are broken. Yes, love changes everything. Live or perish in its flame. Love will never ever let you be the same. Love will never ever let you be the same. Thank you. So this next song is from the year 1910. I know, I'm getting my hip. Right.
We have something for you, Louise, or your wonderful, lovely friends do. And we wanted to interrupt you so that all
Are you interrupting me?
so that everybody can celebrate you together.
Thank you. Oh my Lord.
Alone together.
Oh, I'm wishing all the time. She just asked me if I'd like to make a wish. I'm wishing all the time.
Wonderful friends here.
They're really pushy friends. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Well, you can tell this is a live show. It's not really television. Because I'm sitting here now with a beer. I'm going to drink a toast to me. There are many things about being this age that are kind of terrifying. And the first, for me, it happens first thing in the morning, because my bed is in front of a closet of mirrors.
Not gonna ask you, Louise.
Yeah, and then getting out of the or getting into the shower or anywhere in the bathroom is a scary thought too. But it reminds me of another one of those things I said I was going to tell you about that really makes that I'll try to pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing here. So this is another one of those one of those things that is outrageously funny to me. So it's a warning to those of us who are. It's for seniors really, and it's about not singing in the shower. Do not sing in the shower, which is usually the place where I sing most often. Because my dog comes in and she lies on in her little bed, and I'm singing when I'm in the shower, and she goes to sleep. She just got up, but now she goes to sleep. In any event, so don't sing in the shower. And why? Because singing in the shower would cause you to slip. It could cause you to slip. But first it causes dancing. Singing in the shower causes dancing, and then it causes you to slip. And if you slip, it would be really embarrassing because then the paramedics come and see you naked. So just so you know, don't sing in the shower. Do not sing in the shower. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity and your warmth. And I have only about 30 more tunes I want to do here, so I have to get on with it. Anybody remember Tiny Tim? We really are a bunch of old people. Tiny bubbles in the wine. Make me feel happy. Make me feel fine. I wish my mother were here. Oh, gosh. She would be so embarrassed. And I only ever really embarrassed my mother once in my life. I'm going to tell you this story anyhow. I was in grade 3, and I had a solo in a song called Fum Fum Fum. Y'all know it? It goes, on December 5 and 20, fum, fum, fum. And my solo was, and I didn't tell her what my solo was. I just told her I had a solo. And I'm in grade 4, and my grade school was right across the street from the house where we lived. We lived at 208 Spruce Street. Who said, oh my God? At 208 Spruce Street. Anyway, my mother came to the assembly, and she's sitting there. And people then, in those years, really got dressed to go to events. I mean, my mother wouldn't have shown up looking like this. Well, she wouldn't. I mean, she dressed, she wore a hat, and anyhow. So there we were. On December 5 and 20, I know we're little kids. Fum, 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 and I go, on December 5 and 20. And I could see my mother sinking in the chair. So that was the first time I embarrassed my mother. And singing this, if my mother were here, she would be embarrassed. Tiny bubbles in the wine make me feel, you know how wonderful your laughter feels on my ears? and on my spirit. Oh my Lord, it's just heaven. Makes me feel happy, makes me feel fine. Tiny bubbles makes me warm all over, with the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. So here's to the golden moon, and here's to the silver sea, and mostly here's a toast to you and me. Tiny bubbles in the wine make me feel happy, make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles makes me warm all over, so a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. So that there's an echoey part. When I sing tiny bubbles, you sing in the wine, make me feel happy, make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles. Then you stop. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. But it said, makes me warm all over, with the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Tiny bubbles in the wine make me feel happy, make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles make me warm all over, with a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. So here's to the golden moon, here's to the silver sea, but mostly here's a toast to you and me. I could do that differently. So here's to the golden moon, and here's to the silver sea, but mostly here's the toast to you and me. Tiny bubbles in the wine make me feel happy, make me feel fine. Tiny bubbles make me warm all over, with the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. With the feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Would you sing that last line with me? With a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Would you do that once more? With a feeling that I'm gonna love you till the end of time. Y'all just starting to warm up now. Actually, we are. We are alone together. And I'm glad you said that. We're going to continue the Alone Together series because we are alone together. There are people, they're just beyond that blue light, and there's a light over there. They're just beyond these lights. Some of them are alone. And now we're with them. So we are now alone together with them. And I think it's rather, yes. So this series will continue. And next month, August 25th it is, we're doing a series called, well, a presentation called It All Sounds Sacred to Me. And then there'll be another little romp. I took a trip on a train and I thought about you. We passed a shadowy lane and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars parked under the stars, a winding stream, moon shining down on some little town. It's the same old dream. At every stop that it made, I thought about you. And when I pulled down the shade, I really felt blue. I peeked through the crack and wanted to track the one that went back to you. And what did I do? I thought about you. And every stop that we made, I thought about you. And when I pulled down the shade, I really felt blue. I peeked through the crack and looked at the track, the one going back to you. And what did I do? And what did I do? And what did I do? I thought about you. Thank you. You can play the part, you can act out the part, the one that's only written for you. But tell me, how do you stand with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. You can plan with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone. Once you tell somebody the way that you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. You know it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel, always getting the grease. Oh, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. People gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Oh, shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Are you being bashful? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Lovely folks. Okay. Now this is ridiculous what I'm about to do. There were two songs written in 1936. The first was a song many of you know, and others of you may be just familiar with it. It's called Pennies from Heaven. Also in 1936, Eddie Jefferson wrote a song based on Pennies from Heaven called Bennies from Heaven. Okay. A long time ago, a million years BC, the best things in life were absolutely free. But no one appreciated a sky that was always blue, and no one congratulated a moon that was always new. So it was planned that they would vanish now and then, and you must pay before you get them back again. That's what storms were made for, and you shouldn't be afraid for. Every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Make sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. A long time ago, a second lieutenant named Spears returned to the States after being overseas for 3 years. His wife said, "Welcome home, dear. But since you've been gone, you see, we've been blessed with a darling baby, and a cute little one is he." She took the baby in her arms and says, "Benny is his name." He says, "I've been gone away 3 years, so darling, can you please explain? Why, so I won't feel so dumb. So tell me where this little Benny came from." And every time he'd ask, she'd say, "Benny's from heaven." His face got red, but still she'd repeatedly say, "The Benny's from heaven." He'd say, "I asked the neighbors that come around, but no one can remember Benny coming down. He said, about a little thing like this, I ordinarily wouldn't bother. But one thing I know about children, they gotta have a father. And when I look at Benny, I think it's plain to see that Benny must be from heaven, 'cause he sure ain't come from me. This isn't sometimes, this is always. This isn't maybe, this is always. This is love, the real beginning of forever. This isn't midsummer madness, a passing glow, a moment's sadness. Yes, it's love. I knew it on the night we met. You tied a string around my heart. So how can I forget you? With every kiss I know that this is always. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for being here this evening. And I am. It's amazing that y'all actually have sat for all this time. Well, so have I. Yeah, right. We've all been sitting. Thank you. And if there are requests you'd like to make for next month, for the 25th of August, please let me know what they might be. And remember, the theme is, it all sounds sacred to me. It all sounds sacred to me. So I'm going to, I actually don't know what I'm going to do. So, Our love is as deep as the sea. Our love as great as a love can be. And we can weather the great unknown if we're alone together. If we're alone together. Good night, everyone. See you again. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, you know, as Mildred said, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Thank you so much.